All right, so the first exercise, this is my favorite booty exercise. It is the booty bridge. This is the king of all booty exercises. You can do this body weight with a band, a dumbbell. I'm gonna show you a lot of options, even elevate it on a chair. This one, you gotta master, and again, you can do this anywhere at home, doesn't matter. All right, so you're gonna start with your feet about hips distance apart. Palms, I like to have face up. I'm gonna show you some arm options also to condition your back. Now, if she's got her leg further out, she's gonna work more of the hamstring, a little bit closer in. We're definitely working the booty. I wanna have the toes off the ground. That's gonna condition the shins. But more than that, when you drive into those heels, it's gonna go right into the booty. So here are some of the key points. When she comes up into the movement, what I want you concentrating on is driving through the heels and really squeezing your butt. Now, don't go too low, and I don't want you to go too high. Boom, that's hyperextending the back. It's right here. She's gonna do another rep. The top 5% of the motion, boom, is so important. She does a little stick and then she's gonna just keep going. That top 5% of the motion is the key to doing this. This is where you're gonna get the most glute activation. She's also gonna come up, let's show them a little pelvic tilt. You can untilt like that, or she can tilt under. When she tilts under like that, those glutes are firing. One more time, release the tilt, that's not good. She tilts under right at that top 5%. Come down on it, and she gets that tilt under as she comes up to the top 5%, boom. So again, she's just gonna keep nailing these. It is toes up, feet are about hips distance apart. I see a lot of people go too wide, or their legs are too far, or their feet are flat. Remember, toes up, feet about hips distance, get those heels in close to your knee. The top 5% is the key to this movement with that pelvic tilt. Now, I'm gonna have her lock it out here for about 20 seconds. How many reps? I like to go 20 plus. That is what I'm going for with all my clients, 20 plus. She is gonna hold this here. Those glutes are gonna start shaking. Now I'm gonna show you some different arm options. You can go to a T, or I'm gonna have her go to a W, push those hands down hard, and she starts to squeeze her shoulder blades together. Now we're getting her whole upper back and the booty. And again, when you add this isometric hold and that hard squeeze, trust me, 20, 30 seconds at the end of a set is gonna be killer. And relax. She makes it look easy, I know. All right, so now we're gonna do a little bit of a band and a dumbbell option. So I'm gonna have you hold the dumbbell right on the hip. The other hand I like to put behind the neck for comfort, and she's gonna do the same thing. She's gonna go right into this movement again. Perfect. Now, if your shins get tired, you can totally put the feet down. A lot of people, their shins start to burn, but let's take them up. I like conditioning the shins because that helps. A lot of people doing running want to prevent shin splints. So if you've got a heavier, let's say this is like 10 or 15. If you put it here, I suggest holding it with two hands so that it doesn't roll down on your chin. Or if you got one that it can just rest here and you can hold it and balance it, and she starts going into the movements again. Now, she's not holding it with her hand because then you're not getting the weight. It's just balancing here. So that's where you can orient the dumbbell. And one more, that top 5% pelvic tilt, perfect glute bridge, booty bridge, and come on down. Now, we're gonna switch to a band. All right, I'm gonna help her get this. You put the band right around the foot. You put the handles right at the bottom. And what I like to do is take the band and wrap it to the outside. So I go from the inside first, on the inside of the foot, and wrap it all the way to the outside. So it exits on the out, and it comes up over her hips, over the hips. So you step through, wrap it from the inside to the outside on both feet, and then take it over the hips. And now she's gonna go right into these bridges. And again, now she's got resistance here, hard resistance. This is one of my favorite ways to use the band is for booty exercises. This is a really good one. It definitely adds more tension, or you could just get a heavier band. But every time she comes up, look at how tight this thing gets. That is more pressure right here on the bootay. Last one, and perfect. All right. So the next progression after you're done with a band or a dumbbell, so you've gone double leg, body weight, then you progress to a band or a dumbbell, double leg. Now we're gonna do single leg. This is the progression. She's gonna extend this leg straight out. Let's go W to show a little bit more action. Good, on the back. This time, she's gonna take the toe up again. You orient your foot a little bit more to the center of your body, and as she drives up, she's gonna keep her thighs parallel. Now, some people like to go up here, or they like to go a little lower. I love having it parallel. It works the core more, in my opinion, not to let those hips turn. She goes back down, and she's still. Now, can you get 20 reps of these if you were doing doubles? Maybe not. Maybe you're gonna cut your reps down in half. But the key here is she comes up, again, that top 5% of the motion with the pelvic tilt. She's driving those hands back to activate her back, and she's getting a good rep. She drops the leg all the way down, and then she lifts it up. I really love dropping the leg down, and it makes those lower abs kick in when she lifts and gets it up. She's got one more rep on this single leg. Perfect job. All right, that would be the single leg option. How can she do this? She can put, again, the dumbbell. I like doing the dumbbell on the side that's out lifted, but you could put it on either one, it doesn't matter. She's gonna drive up. You could put it in the middle. If you're holding with both hands, you're gonna have less balance though. If you wanna have more balance with this hand, hold it out wider, show them that option. That gives you more stability as you're coming out. So if you're finding that your hips are wobbling, get your hands out a little bit, it's all good. That's gonna give you more lateral stability. Up, hold the 20 seconds. This is a killer one. Perfect, hips are level. She's got 10, 9, 8, just kidding, take a break. She did awesome. All right, so now the band option with this, I love this band option. I'm gonna have you get them on. So again, you put them, the band option on this is great. Goes through, yeah, we'll put it together. It's gonna go in, you go from the inside and all the way out. And if you want to, you don't have to have the handles at the bottom. If you want them on the side, that's fine. Same thing, she's gonna go up and over, all the way back. And this time as she comes up into the motion, good, toes up nice and hard, come on up. She's gonna pull one knee all the way to her chest. Good, let me wrap this guy a little bit more. Good, toe up, good. Right there. Now, with this locked in, she really doesn't even need the hands right now. You can do it like this, or no hands. Show them the no hands option where you're just holding it with the leg. Boom. This is one of my favorite options. Change the hand orientation, but what you've got to do is you've got to pull that knee in. That is going to work the abs and the hip flexors as she's going, and this is definitely adding this tension every time she comes up. Grab it with two hands. Now that's gonna add more tension. If you wanna pull it a little more, that's making that hamstring and that glute work even more. 2 more reps. Knees firing in, she's driving through the heel, pelvic tilt, and that, my friends, is mercy. Great job. Thanks for tuning in. For more workouts, nutrition tips, and motivation, go to 20minutebody.com. You can also find me on YouTube and connect with me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for exclusive contests, giveaways, and to share your 20-minute body results. Just click on the links in the video description below this video.